Hi, everyone. My name is Malsa, and I work as the Impact Evaluation Manager. I'm here to talk about what we're seeing in young people's mental health today and why our work and your support for us matters so deeply. A recent study led by Origin with over 50 leading youth mental health experts from across the globe found that youth mental health has entered a really dangerous phase worldwide. Around half of all adult mental health challenges begin before the age of 14, and more than half of them that are experiencing these challenges aren't getting the support that they need. Right now in Australia, 75% of mental health conditions like anxiety and depression are emerging before the age of 25. The latest Kids Helpline data shows that the number of young people calling with concerns of suicide keeps increasing year on year. And what we're seeing is that not only are these numbers increasing, but the age of children that are calling is also getting younger. In 2024, the youngest child that reached out to Kids Helpline struggling with thoughts of suicide was just 6 years old. At a time where young people are supposed to be the most carefree, discovering who they are, laughing, playing, they're dealing with feelings of not wanting to live. And yet, most young people struggling with these feelings, they're not reaching out for help or getting the support that they need. While our awareness around mental health has definitely improved, evidence shows that there's still a lot of internalized stigma. Headspace's latest National Youth Mental Health Survey found that more than 2 in 5 young people said they would feel worse about themselves if they couldn't fix their mental health challenges on their own. And a major barrier to seeking help was worrying about how other people would perceive them. And on top of this, the adults and peers that they might turn to also don't know how to help. So research from Medibank found that 1 in 2 Australians don't know how to have productive and safe mental health conversations. More than 1 in 2 young people who reached out to someone to talk about their mental health struggles said that they received an unhelpful or negative response. So we have more and more young people that are in distress, that are afraid to speak up, surrounded by communities that aren't sure what to say or how to support when they do. When mental health challenges are left unaddressed at 13 or 14, they don't just get better on their own. They shape how a young person feels about themselves, the world around them, and their future. They affect how they learn, how they form relationships, and whether they finish school. Our programs are designed to intervene early and shift that trajectory before a young person reaches a point of crisis. We help young people build the knowledge, confidence, and the skills to look after their well-being and to know exactly how to reach out when they can't do it alone. We also give young people the tools that they need to show up for each other, to recognize when a friend is struggling, to know what to say, and to feel confident navigating those conversations. We know that prevention and early intervention work. Young people that develop these tools early, they have better long-term outcomes. And I think what makes our programs particularly powerful is also who we have delivering the messages. Our programs are led by young people who have been through their own mental health journeys and are trained to share those stories safely and in ways that normalize seeking help. The work that we do depends on your support and your contributions to help us reach more and more young people who might be dealing with something that they haven't found the words for yet or don't think it's safe to say out loud. I think about what it would have meant to have these sorts of programs when I was growing up. I wish I had seen someone talk openly about their struggles that showed me that asking for help wasn't something to be ashamed of. So many of us had to figure it out the hard way, far too late. So your support today means that you're making sure the next generation have the tools and the support early when it matters the most.